So let's start with Indian regulatory requirements. Here the introduction, and it is defined as the competitive authority that reviews the application and approves the drug for marketing only if the drug is found to be safe and effective and drug have more desirable effect as compared to the risk. And the second one is it also defined as the main regulatory bodies that is responsible for controlling and regulating the pharmaceutical and medical devices are Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that is MOHFW, and the Central Drug Standard Control Organization, that is CDSCO. After that, Central Drug Standard Control Organization is the national regulatory body for Indian pharmaceutical and medicinal devices which controls the import of drugs and the pharmaceutical devices, and it also approves the new medicinal products and clinical trials. After that, it also controls Drug Consultative Committee, that is DCC, and to advise the central government, the state government, and the Drug Technical Advisory Board on any matter tending to secure uniformity throughout. And it also controls the Drug Technical Advisory Board, that is DTAB, in which Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940 is introduced. And the third one is the Central Licensing Approving Authority, that is CLLAA. After that, here is the regulation of drug approval process, where drug discovery, when the drug is discovered from any natural sources or any chemical sources. After its discovery, drug goes for the drug development and manufacturing phase, in which the drug development and drug are isolated and manufactured by using the different excipients and different methods and techniques. After that, the clinical trial phase is there, in which the clinical trials is conducted on the animals and on the human beings to check the physiological, biological effects and many other side effects on the human body or animal body. After it passes the clinical trial phase, the drug goes for marketing applications. In marketing applications, the approval of drug is required. This all step compliances with the regulatory requirement. After that, other regulatory bodies that controls pharmacy practice in India, which included first one is National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority, that is NPPA. It is a controlling body under Government of India which is responsible for enforcement of drug, that is Price Control Order 1995. And second one is Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940, and this act controls the import, manufacture, distribution and sale of drug in India. And the third one is GCP guidelines. It is the Ministry of Health Drug Controller Journal of India, that is DCGI, and Indian Council for Medical Research, that is MICMR, together introduced draft guideline known as GCP guidelines. And this guideline based on the Declaration of Helsinki, WHO guidelines and ICH requirement for good clinical practices. And the fourth one is the Pharmacy Act, that is introduced in 1948, and this act regulates the pharmacy profession in India. After that, fifth one is the Drugs and Magic Remedies Act, that introduced in 1954. This controls the advertisement regarding to the drugs, and it also prohibits the advertisement of remedies possessing alleged magical qualities. And the last one is the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Act, that is introduced in 1985, and this act controls and regulates the operation related to narcotropic and psychotropic substances. So, all the regulatory requirements are complied under this all process. Thank you.